Welcome back to Rude Talk on Tuesday, April 23rd. We're going to go ahead and jump into our show today where we're going to talk about 3 games in the NBA playoffs where we like certain plays. We're going to talk about our 4 home run heroes, which is our top 4 home run candidates on the MLB slate today. We're going to talk about our underdog of the day, which is my favorite underdog play across all sports today. And we have our 4 hardwood heroes, which is our top 4 NBA player props for our playoff games today. So let's go ahead and jump right into it with our first game breakdown, and that is the Suns at the Timberwolves. This is a game that I think is going to be very similar to game 1, and I think the Timberwolves are going to dominate at home. Currently, the Timberwolves are a 3-point favorite, and I like them to be able to cover that against the Phoenix Suns here. As we saw in Game 1, Anthony Edwards is him. He is ready to go and carry a team deep into the playoffs. And we have them winning by 4 today, so I do like the Timberwolves -3 at -112 odds. I think the Timberwolves get it done in dominating fashion once again at home. I don't think the Phoenix Suns, like I said in the last breakdown, have the team cohesiveness to be able to beat a team like the Timberwolves who gel on every level, especially with Karl-Anthony Towns back. So we like the Timberwolves in this one -3. That is our first game breakdown of the day. Our second game breakdown today is going to be Pacers at the Bucks. Game 1 was a bit of a shocker for a lot of people who had the Pacers, but the Bucks are a great team. They're highly talented. They have people across the roster outside of Giannis, even though he's hurt. And I think that today it's going to be a pretty high-scoring game. I know the simulation says that the Pacers win by 3 today. I personally don't like that play with the Bucks at home and how hot Damian Lillard was in Game 1. I do think the Pacers offense has a positive regression. I think they kind of got their nerves out and they score the ball a lot better in this game. It'll be a lot closer of a game. So I like the over 223.5 points. I like the over in this game for the Pacers versus the Bucks. And now for our last game breakdown, we have one more playoff game, which is the Mavs at the Clippers. And this is going to be a very similar one to what we just talked about with the Pacers-Bucks. We have this one as a tie game. Obviously, the game can't end in a tie. So what I do like here is the over 216. I think that Luka and Kyrie and the squad over in Dallas have a much better performance as a team today. I think the Clippers have a good game, but I don't think that they have as good of a game as they had last game. They're not going to dominate the Mavs in this one, and I think that it's going to be a close game till the end, and I think that the over hits in this one as well. So those are our 3 game breakdowns. Just to recap, we have Timberwolves -3, we have Pacers Bucks over 223.5, and we have Mavs Clippers over 216. Now we're going to jump on over into baseball for a second here, and we're going to go over, not our hardwood heroes, we're going to go over our home run heroes. So these are our top 4 home run plays of the day. First one, Gunnar Henderson. We have him with a 45% chance to hit a home run today. He's been smacking the ball lately. He's hit a lot of home runs in the last week, and I think he gets one again today. He's in a great spot to do so, and I love Gunnar Henderson as our top home run pick for the day. Number 2 is a guy who I'm very confident in today as well, and that's Rafael Devers. Big home run hitter on the Red Sox. We have Ben Lively projected to give up at least 1 home run today, and Devers is projected at least 1 hit today with a 39% chance for that hit to be a home run. So we do like Devers as our second home run hero. Thirdly, we have Mookie Betts, another guy who's due for a home run. He hasn't hit one in a few games, and Mookie, as we know, he can knock them any game of the week. We like Mookie Betts with a 37% chance to hit a home run today as our 3rd home run hero. In 4th and finally, another guy who's due for one, hasn't hit one in quite a while, Michael Busch on the Cubs. We have Michael Busch with a 33% chance to hit a home run today. And if you take all 4 of these on a single slip, it is a 196x. And the lowest probability that we have on here is Michael Busch with 33%. So these are our 4 home run heroes. I absolutely love all 4 in their spots today, especially in Michael Busch. I think he's a great play for his odds. Wind is blowing out in Wrigley Field, which means the ball should carry nicely, and we should see some home runs. It could be Michael Busch, could be Cody Bellinger, could be Christopher Morel, but I'm going with Michael Busch today on the Cubs. Next up, we have our dog of the day, and that is in baseball, and that is going to be Arizona Diamondbacks versus the St. Louis Cardinals. So let me go ahead and bring up the game simulation, and let's take a look at it really quickly. We have the Diamondbacks versus the Cardinals, and all this data is coming from rudebets.com. We have the Diamondbacks with a 4.4 score, and the Cardinals with a 4.13, which is a 52% chance, or -106 implied odds that the Diamondbacks win this game. I have faith in Tommy Henry. I know he's not a big strikeout guy, but neither is Steven Matz. So I think that I trust the Diamondbacks offense more than the struggling Cardinals offense in this game to pull this one out. We do like the Diamondbacks hitters such as Ketel Marte, Corbin Carroll, Gurriel, Grichuk, Moreno, Blaze Alexander all look really good today for player props, whereas on the Cardinals, the top three look decent. Brendan Donovan, Paul Goldschmidt, Wilson Contreras, but outside of that, there's a pretty big drop-off in projected performance for the Cardinals offense. That is why we like the Arizona Diamondbacks money line at plus 119. Today is our dog of the day. And now we're going to conclude the segment with our hardwood heroes. These are our top 4 NBA player props for the day. Number 1, Chris Middleton, over 19.5 points. We like Chris Middleton in this game simply because Damian Lillard dominated game 1, and the Pacers' game plan is going to be to double and triple him like they did in the second half of the game against the Bucks in game 1, which means Middleton's going to have a lot of one-on-one action, and he's going to have a lot of scoring opportunity to easily put up the 20 points per game that he was averaging over the last few years in his career. So I do like Middleton in this one to take over while Damian Lillard is double and triple teamed and get over 19.5 points. Number 2, we have Luka Doncic over 18.5 RA. Today feels like a Luka Doncic triple-double kind of day. I definitely think Luka is going to be going for 10 assists, 10 rebounds, getting us to that 20 RA, which is going to clear the 18.5 RA line. The Mavs need a good performance out of Luka today to win this game and steal one back to try and take home court advantage going into Dallas. And I think Luka gives us one of those generational performances in a potential 30-point triple-double. Third, we have James Harden, and we are not going to fear the beard. We're going to fade the beard. We have James Harden under 19.5 points. He went absolutely off in game 1, and I do not think that James Harden is going to do that again. We have him projected around 15 points tonight, so under 19.5 points for James Harden is a great play for the value, in my opinion. And lastly, we have Bradley Beal over 4.5 assists. He has covered this 6 games in a row versus the Timberwolves, and in game 1 he had 6 assists. I think he gets back up towards that 6 number again. He's had the ball a lot and a lot of passing opportunities in this series so far and in his time with the Suns, especially in the end of the year. So we like Bradley Beal over 4.5 assists as our 4th and final hardwood hero. These are our top 4 NBA player props of the day. There's a lot of really good ones that you can find on rudebets.com, but these are our 4 favorite. And if you want to sign up, as you can see under my picture right now, 20% off your first month at rudebets.com using code FIRE. So that's going to conclude our segment today. If you want to come talk and join the Discord, there is going to be a link in the description, and I can't wait to see you there. And come join Rude Bets and get access to the simulators. Thank you for watching episode 10, and I'll catch you tomorrow.